Electric vehicles versus gasoline vehicles. Electric vehicles versus gasoline vehicles, that's the question that pops into many people's heads almost immediately after discovering EVs out there. Purchasing an electric vehicle has many benefits for the environment and the quality of the air, but is it less expensive to operate? Car buyers have been perplexed by this deceptively difficult question for years, and with good reason. The cost of an EV will depend on many factors, including maintenance costs, and whether you'll end up saving money over time. You may be considering an electric car as your next purchase if you're looking for a new automobile that will be economical to operate, or if you want to lower your CO2 emissions. Compared to traditional gasoline vehicles, electric vehicles, or EVs, provide several benefits. EVs have a significantly lower climate effect than internal combustion vehicles. And over time, electric vehicles will continue to have a competitive advantage. So, let's learn the major differences between electric vehicles and gasoline vehicles. Price factor. In 2021, a new electric car's average sticker price was roughly $10,000 more than the industry average, which takes into account both gas and electric-powered automobiles. However, as the EV market expands quickly and battery technology, the most expensive component of an EV, improves, this pricing margin is anticipated to significantly decrease over the next several years. Buying an electric car outright is typically more expensive. For instance, the gasoline-powered Volkswagen Tiguan starts at $27,785, and the electric 2023 Volkswagen ID.4 starts at $38,790. The upfront cost differential is reducing, though, and there are now much more reasonable options to pick from as electric vehicles gain popularity. You may also be able to reduce the cost of your purchase by claiming an electric car tax credit worth up to $7,500 on your federal tax return. State and local incentives are also available. Don't forget to budget for a possible EV charging system improvement as well. An additional 32 miles of range may be added after 8 hours of charging from a conventional 120-volt outlet, which is usually more than enough for daily driving requirements. Installing a level 2, 240-volt plug in your garage can let you add 200 miles or more overnight if you wish to be able to take more frequent and/or longer excursions. You will have to pay roughly $2,000 for that installation, although some states and local utility providers provide incentives to help reduce the cost. You should be able to compare automobile prices more effectively after you know what incentives you are eligible for. Recharging and fueling. While petrol prices vary depending on location and time, the national average for a gallon of normal gas in August 2022 was $4.19. The typical fuel capacity of a normal gasoline vehicle is 14 gallons, which translates to a fill-up price of just under $60. More miles per gallon are covered by fuel-efficient automobiles, which means fewer fill-ups are required and a lower per-mile cost. EVs can be powered by a variety of sources of electricity. Burning gas or coal or using renewable energy sources like sun, wind, or hydropower generate electricity. Depending on whether you charge at home or at public charging stations, the cost of electricity varies. Additionally, some energy providers charge more for using electricity at peak times. Typically, DC fast charging stations cost far more than conventional, slow, charging stations and are around 3 times more expensive per kilowatt of energy than charging at home. Examples of these stations include Electrify America and EVgo. While the size of the gas tank and fuel efficiency affect a gas vehicle's driving range, refilling is as simple as making periodic short stops at gas stations. However, recent years have seen significant improvements in both charging times and driving ranges for electric automobiles, which normally fall behind in this area. Despite these variations, electric vehicles frequently cost less to operate than gasoline-powered vehicles due to their higher energy efficiency. Are you learning from the video so far? Great! You won't want to miss out on our future content. So subscribe now to stay updated. Let's keep it going. Maintenance cost. Because electric motors and batteries need less regular maintenance than gasoline engines do, electric cars also often have reduced maintenance costs. For instance, they don't require routine oil changes. Of course, both gasoline-powered cars and electric vehicles still need to be insured, have their tires changed, and have their brakes maintained on a regular basis. Which is faster? Examining the driving experience is another approach to assessing the differences between gas-powered vehicles and EVs. You might be taken aback by how an electric automobile feels to operate the first time you step behind the wheel because electric motors operate so differently from internal combustion engines. In general, electric motors produce their maximum torque at 0 revolutions per minute. As a result, their acceleration appears quicker at low speeds than that of gas-powered engines. EVs are frequently faster than gasoline-powered vehicles, but not always. This implies that while they can accelerate from, for example, 30 to 50 miles per hour far more swiftly than gas automobiles, they frequently have slower top speeds. Vehicle selection. With hundreds of distinct models available, gasoline automobiles continue to lead in terms of vehicle options. There are just roughly 30 exclusively EV versions available from manufacturers. But there is now a wide range of electric vehicles, including pickup trucks, luxury cars, and numerous different electric SUVs, available for purchase in the United States. Within the next few years, a large number of additional EV models are expected, broadening the selection even more. Throughout the lifespan of your electric car, you can count on savings. That's not so bad when you realize that over the course of the car's life, you'll also be saving the environment from thousands of pounds of carbon pollution as well as other pollutants that worsen smog, reduce local air quality, and endanger public health. There are many factors to think about when deciding between buying an electric or gas automobile, including overall cost, pollution, and vehicle choice. Remember these while you look for a new car. If this video was helpful, please consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.